Well, hey there, ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? This is D Ford, and look, I just want to come and just really just give some real good value on this operation. I try to bring some good, valuable content to really have you guys to see. If you don't already see it, many of you, thousands of you already do, but guys, we need to understand this is a straightforward, clear path to all of us hitting our goals. Okay, to not only hit but actually supersede, okay, whatever our goals may be. But it's very, very important that you do come in with a aim and with a goal. Because, folks, bottom line is, if there's no target, then there's nothing to aim for, if that makes sense. So we don't want you coming in here just aimlessly coming in and there's no target, there's no goal that gives us a focus, that gives us an aim. Okay. And so I like for people's first landmark, if you would be why don't we get the residual cash flow coming in that covers either your maybe monthly rent, mortgage, overhead expense, bills, expenses, whether monthly or annually. Okay. So let's have a target, let's have a goal, and then we'll have something to aim, because it gives you focus, it gives you clarity. Okay. And it minimizes distractions because trust me, shiny objects are going to come. But I've come to resolve that there is going to be nothing that can be created, okay, that is going to allow me to impact as many people, okay, as this will. Because this here is literally for 100% of the population, okay? Now, I'm not going to get into a whole lot of pep talk. I really want to get right into what I really want to cover and discuss. But most of it's going to be about right here and really having us understand, guys, we got to divorce any thoughts or trepidation or emotions and feelings that may have been created from past projects or even current projects that you may be in, because this is not a leave, one project to do this. Many people are doing this while they're doing other things. I just decided to just have my focus right here because I know this is what the world's going to be doing. Now, I said we won't get into a pep talk, but it's just going to ooze out of me just because of what this program offers and all the dynamics that are in place, okay? So let me go here. So I'm going to speak in football terminology, okay? I'm going to show things in football terminology just so you guys can really just, really, really get to understanding down to your core, to a point of conviction, okay? Especially if you are a leader, okay? If you've been a leader in other projects, the main thing about a leader should be, okay, not just their money, but their team's money. Because in order for you to have really long-term success, it has to be duplicatable and doable. Okay. Well, first it has to be doable, then duplicatable. Because if it's not doable, it's not going to be duplicatable. Okay. And so what's the duplicatable thing here is this, is that everyone's only doing it one time. And as it duplicates forward with everybody doing it one time, money is going to consistently come, okay, to everyone in the success line. It's already built in the artificial intelligence. Now, let me get to the football analogy here. Because, guys, our system is really running just like this, okay? So you guys can see my screen here. Our system is running like this, okay? Now, these are some football guys that are at practice, right? But if you notice here, what do you notice that you don't notice here? Okay. Or what do you notice here that you're not seeing here? Or what do you notice here, this being the offense, this being the defense, this being the offense going into the touchdown, this being the defense, the resistance, right? That is there to prohibit the offense from scoring. But whereas here, let me blow this up and tell me what you are not seeing. Let me play this. Did you guys see that? Okay. Now I know what you saw, but tell me what do you not see? Folks, you don't see a defense. You don't see anything prohibiting them from having success on this play that they just ran. Whereas in these situations right here, what are you seeing? A defense. You're seeing resistance. Here, what are you seeing? You're seeing a defense. You're seeing resistance for the offense to score. Here's my question, okay? Where do you think more people or the majority of people would have the ability to succeed when there is resistance like this, or resistance like this, or when there's no resistance? Back it up a little bit. Like this, guys. See, there's nothing impeding. There's nothing impeding. There is nothing impeding these guys from scoring other than their ability to just choose to run the play. Oh my God. Their only hurdle is their decision. So the only way they don't score is if they don't play, or is if they don't choose to do the play. So let me go back to the other ones here. So I need you guys to see this. See, this here is 99% of other operations. Let me tell you why. Because everybody wants to talk about, I don't like to recruit. Because the only time recruiting is necessary, folks, is when you need people on the team to have certain skill set. Why? Because these guys, these guys represent resistance. And in order for these guys to score, it needs certain specialty skill sets of players to do what's necessary to get us to the finish line, or get us into the end zone, or get us to score, get us to succeed. Here, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about nothing prohibiting us to succeed other than us just coming together and everybody strategically running the play that they're only required to do. Y'all know the answer. One time. So, folks, success here is inevitable. Now, let me talk to the artificial intelligence. I don't want y'all to hear the definition from me. Because, folks, just like when in the co-op 20, we get to 24, it's inevitable. Your first three, each of them brings you $8. And then your three, each of their three brings them $8 each, equaling the $24 in residual cash flow. But not only did they receive money, as they were receiving money, your inviter was also receiving money too. That scaled their money to 33. That's in the co-op 20. Let's go to the co-op 28. Your three coming in, it was inevitable for you to get the $35. In the 10X, the 280, it was inevitable for you to get the $352. If it's inevitable for you and it's ran by the artificial intelligence is always going to perform the same way every time, all the time. So now, your three, okay? Let's talk about the co-op 28. They get to 35 because that's the formula. Everyone getting their invitees to 35. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, it's about us being strategic. Now, this is where I want to go with this. Folks, just as real as the 24 is as real because we have the 16-day formula as the $5,126. The $24 is just as real and is just as inevitable for all of us, with everybody running a play that they're only having to do one time that has zero resistance of anybody gaining the success. All we're doing is just duplicating, literally running the same play over and over and over again. As new people come in, they run the same play as those did before. As the new people come in, they run the same play as those did before. As the new folks come in, they're running the same play as those did before. Nobody having any resistance to the outcome. What is the dynamic of that, Douglas, you really wanted me to catch, if I haven't caught it already? Is that, ladies and gentlemen, think about this. The beauty of this. See, we're all running the same play, correct? No one's having to have any other fancy skill because typically, let's say if they run this play, because there's resistance, let's say the resistance was so strong that they didn't score on this play that they ran. So then what it would require? Us to probably change up the formation or run a different play that they're not expecting. In essence, we need to outmaneuver the resistance. So I got to learn sales scripts. I got to, be able to handle these objections and rebuttals. See, folks, that's why I say in the presentation, it's not that you're having your friends as they duplicate and as they come in, it's not requiring us to be like friends that are walking around the neighborhood selling coupon books and Bibles. No, ladies and gentlemen, all we're having to do is just cooperate and say, run the play. And scoring here is undeniable. It's inevitable. Even if they didn't even throw the pass, they handed it off to the running back and he just ran it in. There is no resistance to the outcome. Just like there was no resistance to the outcome of your 3 getting the 24, or in the co-op 28, your 3 getting to the 35. As they were getting to 24, it was inevitable for your inviter to scale to 33, or in the co-op 28 to scale to 47. Just like it was inevitable for their inviter in the co-op 20 to scale to 88, in the co-op 28 to scale to 96, because they scaled independent of their involvement. Folks, don't turn, okay? Don't build in your mind or build thoughts or think of things that, I give you an analogy. You know how Noah in the Bible built the ark, that because there was a flood coming. And it was almost like some of us do this to the business. We, not saying that people are always in a bad situation, but we see that there's a flood everywhere. And we see this big old boat that's in the water, this big old ark, and we're saying, oh, that's too good to be true. And there's no other thing that could possibly save you, because there's only so much longer you could swim but you want to say, oh, that's too good to be true. Or another situation. Or if, of course, you know, I speak in Bible terms because I was raised and geared in the church and all that. So I have a little scriptural knowledge of some of those stories that they have in there. When Pharaoh was chasing the folk, Moses and the people, and the Red Sea just split or rolled back, you know, whatever your terminology is. And as we seeing it roll back or split, we're saying, should we really go? It's like you want to see the solution to hundreds of thousands, millions of people that cannot move out of the way of the result. There's no resistance, and we still want to overthink this. This is why I say, folks, you're just going to have to allow this. Now, I don't think a lot of times people want to, I don't think a lot of times people don't have three folks that want to do this. What our issue is, we want to think for people. And also, we want to let outside forces control the narrative. Ladies and gentlemen, the number one greatest asset to humans is other humans coming together. There is never no time. There is never no time where us coming together, okay, does not produce great results for everybody involved. See, we understand that at maybe like a potluck, where everybody brings a dish, and then we're able to have a feast where it's not all encompassing upon one person. Or we have a birthday party where everybody's bringing a gift, or a baby shower where everybody's bringing a gift, going to the registry that they may have, that they register at certain stores, Walmart, Best Buy, whatever stores that they, Amazon, all that. But it's all of us contributing to make that which we're contributing to huge and grand. At a church, we come together. For a business, we bring our economic value together. Oh, but only when we want to come together and it generates cash flow. We build a bank, okay, that we control and dictate the outcome that cash flows to us. Oh, now it's got to have this scrutinized words of these people that are trying to control the narrative to always keep us from wanting to come together, because they understand if we come together, which is what this is about. So if there is a barrier, it is the thoughts we want to hold strong to, that us coming together is some type of scam or gimmick or, you know, little thing, because so many leaders, so many influential people don't understand leverage and don't understand, or maybe they do, but they only understand in a certain way. And I get it. Listen, people have been scammers. I get it. But so many dynamics that are here, that are in place, that literally eliminates our ability to be scammed. Let me let y'all hear something real quick, and then I'm gonna go to the board, okay? A couple of things I want to play here real quick, and I'll be out of your hair. First thing I want to go here is here, okay? I want you to hear this. Success is 100% our choice. No skill set is required, okay?
So in summary, you can see why the member that invited you here is so excited, because it's rooted in 100% a choice and not a chance. I want you to really think about that. There's no gambling. There's no speculation. None of that here. It's just about people coming together with a common goal of cooperation, because no one gets left behind here residually. So we've created the Co-op Wallet. It's like your own online digital bank. It's your money. There's no holds on your money. This is instant withdrawable money. You're able to receive and send money globally with other Co-op Wallet users because we're on the blockchain, which is nothing more than the internet of value. So you have $10,000 in your Co-op Wallet and you want to send it across the pond to another part of the world, to another Co-op Wallet users, you can do that in a tenth of a second. All of your residuals are paid directly into your Co-op Wallet account. There's no limits on anything. And what's so powerful about it is the artificial intelligence that's baked in the Co-op Wallet. It automates the sending and receiving residual of all the money upon completing the smart steps just one time. And I hope you get that point. So all cooperative members, okay, receive instantly and instantly continuously. Ladies and gentlemen, that's an absolute game changer. So the reason why you're here is because the member.
Okay, guys. So I need y'all to hear that. Now, is a digital wallet a product? Is it a real product? Well, is PayPal a real company? Okay. Is PayPal a real company? So I've read this before. I'm gonna read it again. Early history. What would later become PayPal, because PayPal was derived from a company called Confinity. Okay, I'll start here. Established in 1988 as Confinity, PayPal went public through a IPO in 2002. It became a wholly owned subsidiary of eBay later that year, valued at 1.5 billion. In 2015, eBay spun off PayPal to its shareholders, and PayPal became an independent company again. The company was ranked 143rd in 2022, Fortune 500 of the United States, of the largest United States corporation by revenue. Let's go to a little history here. What would later become PayPal was originally established by these guys here in December 1998 as Confinity. So that's what PayPal was. A company that developed security software for handheld devices. Watch this. Having had no success with that business model, handheld device software. However, it switched its focus to a digital wallet. So it went from one product to another product. It went from one product to another product. Is digital wallet a product? Yes. Are there many different facets of digital wallets that have many different features and capabilities? Yes. Our digital wallet facilitates cash flow to as many human hands as possible, with there being zero resistance and zero hands-on control from human tendency or behavior. It's all with artificial intelligence. So digital wallet is a product. Don't allow anyone to tell you any different. Okay? In case you want me to break it down even more, I will. All right. Let me see where we're going here. Where we're going. Here we go. So, table of contents. What is a digital wallet? So, coming down here are other types of digital wallets. There are several digital wallets available. There's a Cash App. There's an Apple Pay. There's a Google Wallet. There's a Samsung Pay. There's a PayPal. There's a Venmo. And there's many others. Now we have a co-op wallet, which we call affectionately the smart wallet, that intelligently facilitates scalable residual cash flow to as many human hands as possible. Let me let you guys hear a little bit of our mission statement. I'm not going to read it all. I'm just going to read just a little bit here. So where I want to start, right here. Our decentralized co-op wallet. You can go find this guys at smarterthanmoney.com and go to mission. Smarterthanmoney.com. Our decentralized wallet is a blockchain-based form of bank that does not rely on traditional gatekeepers or middlemen. Instead, it gives access to monetary freedom and ownership to every single person in the world, regardless of age, race, gender, nationality, location, or employment status. Anyone can leverage this tool. So a tool, folks, is used to, when there's an issue or there's a problem and somebody can provide a solution, what is the problem? What has been the issue? A lack of residual cash flow that comes in for 100% of the population and participants, to where our economic value that we are so, open to give others to, but there hasn't been a tool or a situation or a platform or system that allows us, hear me, to share in our own economic value without ever being subject to any saturation. To allow us to share in our economic value without us being subject to any saturation. That is what the coming together of artificial intelligence with blockchain technology, ladies and gentlemen, has allowed us to be a part of and have and share with the whole world without there being any resistance to the ongoing scalable cash flowing results. So that leads me to here. Okay? Now I'm in the back office. Let me refresh here. I'm in the co-op business back office. It logged me out. Let me log in. It timed me out. Let me log in here. Okay. Let me hit no here, no here. Now watch this, folks. I'm going to create one account. You see how it zeros across the board? Okay. So all our co-op build systems work as if they are, real accounts. So it's like an exact replica of a live account. So I'm just going to do one account here. I'm going to do your demo account. So this is your inviter inviting you. Now, I want you guys to see 427 that we receive on every account after hours. Everybody receives on every account. Not just when a certain number comes in, every account. Now, are y'all seeing that? So this is your inviter's account. There's 1175 and then 117.50 in the 10X. Okay. Now I'm going to go to the GBO team and go to guest here, and I'm going to copy this account because I'm going to just only do this one account, and I'm going to go in and to this other account. Okay. Now, close this down. Y'all see the 1175, right? Let me go to another window. Okay. Okay, go to the login screen, and now I'm going to log in as that account that I just created. So I want you to see, even though you don't even have your 3, are you still going to receive money? Is everyone still going to receive money? Okay, down to a certain level of degree, but nonetheless, everyone still receives money. Okay, now I'm close down all these windows here. Close on that there. Close on that there. Okay, see it says your demo account. Okay, you're at zeros across the board. I'm just gonna do one account for you. Let's do a Let's do a Helen Smith. Use 7coopcf.com. So this is just as you had Helen Smith open up an account after yours. 54809. Hit that button there. Now, I want you guys to see this. Now, you guys already know it's inevitable. Money's coming to you. Okay? Can't move out of the way of it. Okay? Now, over here, even though they got one account, let me hit refresh. The more money still come to them. Are y'all seeing that? So you don't necessarily have to have all your three. And even while your organization is coming with your first person, right, you're still gonna have money coming to you, which also came to, well, this is your Embodies account. You are the next account. Now, let me go back to your account. And we're gonna go to the global team there and go to guests. And we're now gonna grab Helen. Let's see. I already know the answer, but I want you guys to see it, right? Always. So we're going here. It's on my way. Now we're going to go to co-op business again. Log in. All right. So now we're going to log in with the Helen account. Helen, password. Now understand, everybody only has one account, and yet the business is still moving forward. Okay. I just want you to see the system has the math already in the technology, guys. Because the beauty of this, everybody's going to continue to see evidence. It's almost like leading the mouse with bits of cheese to let them know there is bigger cheese to come. Watch this. Come down here. Let me do a church. Now faith. Church. Now faith. UU77@coopcf.com. Over here. Put in the code 87846. See, playing with this co-op build dashboard constantly just makes me a believer to the core that this is what the world's going to be doing in terms of streaming residual cash flow. Look at this. So same predictable result. Okay, look at Helen. Now let's go back to your account. Let's see if your money scaled. Remember, you were at 11 something. Let's see if you're at $13. Predictable. See, this is your demo account. Remember, you're at 1175. Okay. I don't know who that is. Now, let's go to your Embodies account. Remember that at 13. Let's refresh them. Did they still receive money? Even though they got one account. See, it's all in the artificial intelligence, folks. See, this is why it's inevitable that as you're even getting the 24, that you're getting the co-op 20, or you're getting the 35, as you're getting the co-op 28, or you're getting the 352. As everybody's just doing that, and folks, money is always showing up to everybody in the success line. It was inevitable. If I go back, you see, who is this? This is your Embodies account. This account is your account. I'm gonna come back to Helen's account. Look at Helen. Helen, let's say, puts in another person. Let's say Albert Woods. Albert Woods at coopcf.com. Come down here, put in this code 94702. Hit invite. What do y'all know? Without question, without doubt, is going to take place. Money to Helen. Come back over here, refresh your screen, more money to you. Close this down, come to your inviter, refresh their screen, more money to them. Leaders, I need y'all to see the core benefit of what it means, the dynamic everyone's continuing to receive every time. It's literally like money is coming to you independent of your involvement. It's literal. It's not figure of speech. It's literal. It's literally you receiving micro payments from every account after yours. That's why you can, when I'm showing you the numbers, so let me go to the 16-week game plan. Have mercy. When I'm showing you the numbers, it is just math. It is no hype. It is just math. So just as real as the $24 that comes to everyone getting their, as they're having their 3 come after them, although that's not the focus. The focus is getting your 3 to their $24 because that duplicates it along. Everybody's only doing that one time. But the formula here with, let's say everyone doing this in 48 hours or less, in 48 hours, everyone doing it, duplicating for 16 days. At 16 days, your 3, not you, your 3 will be at $5,126 through the simple math. Through the simple math. Through the simple math. So as you're seeing this, all that we're doing is this equation right here. And then 4 days in, these guys did the same simple equation. Got your 24. Got your 3 to 24. Got your friends got their 3 to 24. Scaled your money to 88. Scales your friends to 33. 6 days in. Your friends are 88. You're at 193. 8 days in. Your friends are at 193. You're at 534. 10 days in. Your friends are at 534. You're at 2,283. Everyone just doing this. Everyone. That's why it needs to be strategic. Think about it. Let's go back to the football analogy. I get to the board. Let's go to the football analogy. If anybody comes into this play, because every play is a strategy. If you're getting somebody in this play that's not going to run the play, they don't need to be in the game. That's why it's strategic, because you're only involving a wide receiver or a lineman or a running back that's going to what? Run the play. So there should not be any question of what if somebody don't do it, because we're not involving anyone that's not going to be strategic. See, you got to divorce network marketing. See, you want to hold, man, when I got folks involved in network marketing, they didn't do nothing. Let me show you why. Now I'm going to go to the board. Because in network marketing, here, let me grab something. Let me grab this. Perfect example. Okay. So I got some products from when I was in network marketing. Okay. Now imagine, so you paid your money to get in. So you paid your money to get in. Paid. Everybody's paid their money to get in, right? But now when you paid your money, in order for you to have success now, you're going to have to wait on these products to come in, right? You have to wait on these products to come in, and then you got to go sell them. See, this is like going door to door, selling coupon books and Bibles. Okay. I was a part of another company, okay, where we were selling these garments that made you lose 2 dress sizes and, You know, it brought you down 2 dress sizes right in front of your face. So we have to wrestle with folks and getting them in these body magics, is what we call them. And, you know, it was a good high ticket sale. We found a market to sell them. But here again, are these things subject to saturation? Of course, they want to try to build a product that is going to last forever. But that's the thing about a product or even some services. They are subject to saturation. What we're doing, folks, there is no saturation points. That even as our cash flow scales to hundreds of thousands of dollars, okay, we're going to keep getting re-entered in. And remember, all the money that's been coming to you that scaled you to hundreds of thousands of dollars or just the thousands of dollars, you were scaled there independent of your involvement. Everyone's just doing a one-time execution. Y'all see why I love this thing? Y'all see why me personally, I don't need anything else. It's 100% here. Not because of the money that I know I'm going to make. It's because I'll be able to have a whole lot of friends. We all have season tickets to football games, basketball games, and we're all sitting front row, courtside, right at the 50-yard line. Whole team. We'll be able to call hundreds of people. Hey, let's go take over this island and be there for a whole week. That's what I'm talking about. Be able to change the weather whenever we want to. Douglas, how do we change the weather? Well, see, right now it's raining in Houston, Texas. See, I can tell the wife, tell the family, tell my friends that we always having residual cash flow with, hey, let's go to Tahiti. It ain't raining over there. Or, hey, let's go to Miami. It ain't raining over there. Hey, let's go to San Diego. It's not raining over there. See, we changed the weather. Oh, and if we get to Florida and it's raining over there, oh, hey, let's go to Vegas. Oh, hey, let's go to Puerto Rico. Hey, let's go to the Dominican Republic. Hey, let's go here. We can't do that until we get everybody cash flowing. Doing a one-time execution. Let's go, team. There's zero resistance to the result. Zero resistance to the result. All money is inevitable. You can't move out of the way of it. Okay? So you're in. Okay? You have your 3. And what happens when they get involved and they activate their co-op wallet? Okay? Let's go with the co-op 28. It's totaling you having 1175 here, 1175 here, and 1175 here, okay? Which totals up to $35 and some change. I'm just rounding it off. Does that cover your subscription of $28 a month? Yes, it does. Now, what is all we're going to do? These guys do the same. What? Get the $35, get the $35, get the $35. What's happening as they were all getting their $35, more money was showing up to you that totaled your money to $88. Then it just duplicates forward. Everybody doing this, what? They did it one time. They did it one time. They did it one time. Now they're going to get their 3 to do it what? One time. They're going to get their 3 to do it what? One time. They're going to get their 3 to do it what? One time. What's going to happen? Well, they're going to scale to 88. They're going to scale to 88. They're going to scale to 88. As they were scaling to 88, more money was coming to you that totaled your money. Actually, no, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. That should have been 47. My bad. Got the numbers wrong. It's all good. My bad. So it went to 47. It went to 47. There's with the 47. So it went from 35 to 47. Okay? So your money didn't go from 35 to 88. It went from 35 to 47. Now your money goes from 47 to 96. 96. 96. 96. But it was independent of your involvement. Then these guys here, what are they going to do? All have their 3, do a one-time execution. All have their 3, do a one-time execution. All have their 3, do a one-time execution. But even as they're getting there, one person or a 2 person or a 3rd person, money was still coming to everybody in the success line here. As these people were getting their 1 person and then their 2, money was still coming. Money was still coming. Because on every account, there's money based on the percentages at that level that's coming up to everyone, having everybody in the success line see money coming in, money coming in, money coming in, money coming in. And the same thing that's happening for you happens for the same way for everybody in the whole entire ecosystem, folks. This never gets old for me. This never gets old. So guys, I'm gonna leave it there. Hope you guys got value out of this. I just want to kind of just show this in football terminology and just have you guys understand it's inevitable. I'm gonna close it out. We're talking to Alexa here. Alexa, tell me the meaning of unavoidable.
The adjective unavoidable is usually defined as something that is impossible to avoid or escape from. It implies that there is no way to avoid or evade something, and it is often used to describe situations or outcomes that are inevitable or certain. For example, an unavoidable accident or an inescapable conclusion would be one that cannot be avoided or escaped from. In a medical context, an unavoidable evil may refer to a necessary or inevitable medical procedure or outcome. The word is also sometimes used in Scrabble TM, where it is playable without blanks and has a high letter score.
So basically, folks, inevitable or unavoidable. You can't move out of the way of it. You can't escape from it. You can't move out of the way. Alexa, give me the meaning of inevitable.
Inevitable is a term used to describe an event or circumstance that is unalterably fixed and has a sense of certainty about it. It connotes the idea of something that will unquestionably happen or take place. The term can be used to describe a number of things, including inevitable outcomes, inescapable situations, and unavoidable challenges. It conveys the impression of something that is bound to happen or occur.
Our residual cash flow, folks, is inevitable. Our residual cash flow, folks, is unavoidable. This is D Ford. I'm out. We just won't see you at the top. We look forward to seeing you inevitably, unavoidably, cash flowing. But most importantly, we look to see you guys over the top. Take care. God bless.